My name is Kumo, and this is my reaction to the first OVA for Mahoutsukai no Yome Hoshi Matsu Hito. So, this is the first OVA of 3, which amount to being a prequel to Mahoutsukai no Yome, an anime that's going to be airing next season. And since that is an anime that I'm planning on watching and reacting to, I figured it would probably be a good idea to watch and react to the prequel before that comes out. And I don't really have a whole lot of time until that comes. I think October 8th, something like that is when it starts. And it's already September 20th, so... the schedule for me doing this is going to be, obviously, the first OVA today. The second one will be on Friday. And the third will be on Monday. I think it's how I'm going to schedule it. Basically on days where I don't have much else to react to. So, yeah. I have heard good things about this, so I am looking forward to it. From what I can tell, it's pretty much a story about a girl who is sold to a inhuman sorcerer, and basically has to live with that new life, something like that. I try to go into these things as blind as I can for the most part. So, yeah, let's get into it. Now, if you're new to the channel, the way I do things is I don't show the full video footage or play the audio. What I do is show just enough of the footage so you can see the subtitles, so that you can watch your own version to follow along with me. Or you could do a minimalistic way and just watch my reaction if you've seen it recently and remember all the sounds and what's supposed to be there and whatnot. Anyway, let's get into it. Now, let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. I take it this is London. Don't know what tipped me off there, but... Big. That is an interesting looking creature. Look like it's swimming, almost. I kind of like her voice, but I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Besides some kind of familiar or something. Ready for what, exactly? I mean, she's obviously a sorcerer of some description. You really shouldn't just run off in the middle of an incantation like that. Yeah, you don't want to forget anything. Land of Disciples. Hugo, Angelica, I'm going to try to remember names. I've never been good at that. So yeah, I guess this is a prequel to before she was sold off to... Chise was sold off to the sorcerer. So I don't know how much of her is going to be in this one. Oh. That is very interesting. So she took all that, made it smaller, put it into a fake bird, which is then going to fly the stuff to them. I hope I understood that. And she did name drop Chise there. sunlight, birds. A lazy dog. Fluffy dog. And the dog just talked. I probably shouldn't have been that surprised by that in a show about sorcerers, but that still caught me off guard. So I think that's the sorcerer that Chise was sold to. That height difference. I figured as much. Gotta use this stuff before it goes bad. Definitely a nice tea set, though. Bacon on pancakes. Man, do I want some of that. Hey, if you don't want it, I'll eat it. You can tell. It's kind of a hard facial expression to read, really. Slow down, man. No one's gonna take it from you. So apparently the dog was actually a person that could shapeshift. Yeah, so that is Chise. I missed it the first two times they mentioned the subs because I was distracted. He is right, experience is important. Oh, I thought that was a phone ringing. I guess it was the doorbell. That the bird apparently rung. Yeah, she almost forgot something too. Man, it's a lot of books to go through. Though I guess studying magic's not easy. Yeah, breakfast is kind of important. Should probably turn the light on first. Yeah, it might be a good idea. Really. Well, I guess they have a mind of their own. Of course, the dog wants to go for a walk. There you go. Some very interesting creatures in this show. His face really does creep me out a little bit, especially with the little red glowing eyes. Up you go. So there are lights. Human teacher. This scene just seems so weird. That is messed up. Okay, so is this finally getting to the prequel-ness? Because I could have swore this description said it was before the... I think whatever that is eating your food. I take it she's the only one that sees whatever the thing is. Man, this girl has had a rough life. That would be so unsettling. Everywhere you go, there's these eyes looking at you. Not exactly hurt, more like... And I would ask what's in the cup before I drink it. That is just horrible. It's not your fault. Look like that one creature from, was it Spirited Away? Kind of like a giant rat there. Made up of a bunch of tiny rats. I wouldn't want to go back out there. I take it she likes books. Or just impressed by the nice house. So he knows about those things. I take it he's a sorcerer? She just backs up. Fitting name, really. Huh. Considering that episode had kind of a slow-paced feel to it, that episode went by pretty quickly. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Kind of like Flying Witch, to make a comparison. So, that was the first OVA for Mahoutsukai no Yome Hoshi Matsu Hito. And it was definitely good. The art and animation are both definitely solid. I can already get a feel, understand why this is a pretty well-received series of OVAs. Which does make me also make me hopeful for the full series that we're getting in the fall season. But, yeah. The episode started with Angelica and her little creature whose name escapes me. She was apparently sending those books that we saw later to the sorcerer and Chise. I was a little bit confused at first because I could have swore it said this was a prequel to before Chise was sold to the sorcerer. But obviously it seemed like they were already together. So, but then we got that flashback to her childhood, so I assume from here on out, through most, if not all of the rest of this will be showing her childhood and everything. And yeah, what prompted that was the book that she stumbled across, The Lonely Little Star or something like that, which I assume is a book she initially found at that library in the forest. I'm pretty sure that's what that was about. But yeah, she clearly did have a sad backstory. Her mother died. I think they said she killed herself. She even said she was unhappy that her daughter was born, which is one of the worst things you can say to your child, but I have seen that at least a couple of times in anime before. But yeah, and then she was taken in by someone else who seemed to not even want her, so things just seemed to be getting worse for her, seeing these strange creatures that nobody else can, presumably because she has, potential for magic. Obviously normal people probably can't see them, is the impression I got. And yeah, the dog that was talking was obviously a person that could apparently shapeshift, which makes sense. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to say on this. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more. This definitely just didn't disappoint me at all. So yeah, let me know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.